What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Toon. We're gonna be doing a tour of the Haddington neighborhood today in West Philadelphia. Right now we are on 50th Street. The borderline of Haddington is not too defined. You can see an outline on Google Maps, but we have 52nd Street to the east. On the west, we have 63rd Street, but then it like squiggles out. It like turns around some greenery and whatnot. On the north, we have Girard Avenue, and on the south, we have Market Street. We're passing 51st Street. We're in a residential neighborhood. To my right-hand side, I believe we have a cemetery. We're now passing Paxton Street. I'm only traveling 20 miles an hour. We're passing Creighton Street. On my left, that's a no outlet. We got Creighton continued on my right-hand side. We're on 52nd and Wyalusing Avenue. We got Smitty's Mill Creek. It's a family affair. It looks like a little, possibly like a bar on my right-hand side. On my left-hand side, we got Distinguished Memorial Chapels, Inc. Today, the weather is supposed to be looking like a 63-degree high. All right, we're crossing over 52nd Street. So I believe we are now currently in the Haddington neighborhood. I'm just gonna do what I normally do. I'm gonna zigzag through the neighborhood. We're traveling westbound right now. If I make a right, we'll be traveling northbound. If we take a street to my left, we'll be traveling southbound, and behind me is eastbound. So I'm just gonna keep on traveling westbound. Probably take it like another block or so, and then I'll start zigzagging. We got 54th Street Lounge coming up. I'll probably hit a left here. Let's hit a left here. Make this left-hand turn on 54th, and we're on Wyalusing Ave. Now we're currently on 54th Street. They're walking their dog on my right-hand side. It's an open field. They're allowing the dog to stretch. On my left-hand side, it looks like we have some low-income apartment housing. We're passing Penns Grove Street. I'm doing 15 miles an hour. We're passing Westminster, 54th and Westminster. Westminster is an avenue. Make note. We got a nice mural on my left-hand side. It's a sunny day, as you can see. Beautiful weather out. We're passing the 5300 block of Ogden Street. We got a gentleman right here doing a clean out. We're currently on 54th and Haverford. Now the streets are gonna start to cut in an angle, which is probably gonna throw us off for a little bit. You know, you guys know normally I like to do a nice clean zigzag, but Haverford's going to cut us in an angle. We can try to hit past Vine and then it'll continue going in a grid format. But from Westminster to Vine, it cuts like a Z, like a letter Z. So we're gonna hit two angles, which is gonna throw us off for a little bit. I can choose to make a right here and try to do the first half. Should I make a right and do the first half? Yeah, let me do the first half rather than jumping around. The Haddington neighborhood is a big neighborhood, so I don't think we're gonna be able to cover it all in 1 hour. If you're new to the channel, I normally try to do these tours an hour long, and we don't always get to a whole neighborhood in 1 hour. So if we don't pass your neighborhood or your specific area in Haddington, I'm sorry, there'll be another tour in the future. I'm gonna make this right down Sickles. We're on Sickles. Yeah, I try to do my best to not jump around. Ideally, I like to just go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, then up, down, up, down, up, down to cover as much of the neighborhood as I can, but it's not always the case. 2-story block, porches on both sides, awnings on both sides. They had some nice little porch decoration on my left-hand side. In loving memory, they also had a memorial out there. Somebody recently passed away. This is the 400 block of Sickles Street. What a name, Sickles. Sickle, say it with me, Sickle. If you've never said that name out loud, it comes off of the tongue. Crazy. Sickle. Like icicle. Buddy right there on the right picked up some food. It's probably his lunch. Alright, I would like to make a right here. Two-way? Yes, perfect. We got new Wing Hing Chinese American food on my left-hand side. We're gonna make this right. We're on Westminster and 55th. We just turned down 55th Street. We got those stone-like 2-story homes on my right-hand side, and we got regular 2-story homes on my left-hand side with porches. Some closed porch, some open porches. We're passing the 5400 block of Penns Grove. We have some project apartments right here on my right-hand side. We're right now at Wyalusing. We got the 5400 block of Wyalusing Ave to my right and the 5500 block to my left. We got Rodriguez Mini Market right there on my right hand side. Gentleman right here. Got the Timberland Butters on, the yellow hoodie. He was smoking on something. We got the 5500 block of Harmon Street on my left hand side. Check out that old faded mural on my right hand side. You guys see that old mural on the wall? It looks like a boxing mural. It's really old and faded though. Wow. Probably been there since the 80s, right? Passing the 5500 block of Cambridge. Now we're on 55th and Girard Ave. Girard is the border, so I'm gonna make this left here. We got Jay-Z Tavern on my left hand side. On my right hand side we got the Girard Cleaners, and to my far right we got Kitchen 55. Welcome, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The trolley runs on Girard. From what it seems, they still have the trolley lines up top and they have the trolley tracks. I'm gonna make this left hand turn. Two-story homes on my left, two-story homes on my right. The ones on my right have a little bit more fancier architecture up top. You can look at the crown, look at the roof. You'll see that. Passing the 1200 block of Allison. Let's make this left right here on 56th Street, 56 in Girard. We got Vine Memorial Baptist Church on my left-hand side and LaBelle Pizza on my right. Passing the 5500 block of Cambridge Street. We got 56 Food Market on my left-hand side, right here by the 5500 block of Poplar Street. We're passing the 5500 block of West Harmon Street. We got a memorial on my right-hand side. It says Nell, in loving memory of Nell. Just past the G bus stop, we got Wyalusing Mini Market on my right-hand side and 601 Bar on my left-hand side. 56 and Wyalusing Avenue. Traveling a whopping 15 miles per hour. We got Haverford Avenue branch right here on my left-hand side. I think I'm just gonna cross over. I'm gonna keep on going straight. I'll take it down to Market Street. Make note that Haddington is right next to like Mill Creek, next to Millbourne, next to several other neighborhoods. We've done some of these neighborhoods before. I pretty much, I'm going over my old stomping grounds as far as places I've already did tours in the past, but I did silent tours, so I'm trying to just touch them all again at least once, narrated, and then I'll redo the popular ones, narrated when the summer hits. But some of these blocks will look familiar from, the outskirts of other neighborhood tours that I've did. So we got Pearl Street here. So just make a left down Pearl. I'm finna go down Pearl. Let's make this left down Pearl Street. We're on the 5500 block of Pearl Street. Look at the rooftops, the crowns on this block. It's a traditional row home with the bricks. I got the little awning, the porch with the awning. I got abandoned house on my right. But up top, the crowns look a little bit more detailed and fancy, I guess you can say. Some of them have vinyl siding. Some of them have like some floral decoration up top. We got, looks like Section 8 housing on my left-hand side. All right, we're on the 5500 block of Pearl Street. I can go right, I can go left. We got Haverford Mini Market on my left. We got the projects on my right. Let's make this right so y'all can see this little PHA housing complex right here. On my left-hand side, it's a PHA complex. For those of you who don't know, PHA means Philadelphia Housing Authority. We got Monica Restaurant on my right-hand side. We're at 55th and Vine Street. This whole little strip right here looks like some type of housing from Housing Authority. There's one of the little housing things on my left that are boarded up. We got Summer Street. Let's make this left down Summer. This is around the little project. So we got row homes across the street on my right, but then we got this Philadelphia Housing Authority complex on my left, which looks like they're not apartments. It looks like they could be houses. I guess low-income housing. We got this beautiful church on my left-hand side. Look at the back of it. It looks so like Gotham style, right? Gothic, I guess that's what you can call it. But as you can see, it looks like it's not in the best of shape. All right, we just exited the 5400 block of West Summer. We got Vine Street to my left, but we can't go up because it's a one-way. So we're gonna make this right-hand turn. I would love to make a right here on the 5400 block of Spring Street because it's about to be spring, right? Hold on, it's it's spring already, ain't it? Yeah, it's already spring, yo. Seen homie was checking something on the mirror. We're at 54th and Race. We got Maryland Grocery Inc. on my right. Go ahead, buddy. You can go. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Race Street. Do not race down Race Street. We're passing Udall Street, 100 block of Udall. That means we got Market on our left because if it's 100, Market's like the border. Passing Constoga Street. Say Udall with me. Say Udall. Udall. Say it out loud just so you can feel how it sounds coming off of your tongue. Udall. And Constoga sounds crazy. We're gonna make this right on 55th. We're on 55th and Race. We got 55th Mini Market on my, well, now it's on my left-hand side, but it was on my right. Somebody's working on their yellow Cobalt on my left-hand side. Cobalt. What's up with all these names sounding crazy today? Cobalt. The English language, huh? We got Spring Street. I'm gonna make this left on Spring. Yeah, let's make this left on Spring because I think we could come back down Summer. Summer's where the little projects was at. It looks like they're doing some renovation or some plumbing work here on the street. I don't know if they're gonna repave the street or if they broke the street for plumbing purposes, but they ripped it all up. They brought the street scraper through. Street scrapers. That's an insider for all the OG Tune 215 subscribers. So the sidewalks on my left, it looked like they've had a lot of sidewalk work done because I see a lot of new pavement. Some old pavement slots, but some new pavement slots, fresh cement. So I don't know if maybe they did the plumbing on this block in front of some of the houses and then now they're gonna lay a new street. The houses aren't in the best of shape. Yeah, it looks like they laid a new asphalt right here in the front. As you can see, if you look down, you'll see that it has a new blacktop. Blacktop is that asphalt, that black tar that they drop that gets hard. But notice that, I think we're going up a one-way, but it's cool because I'm gonna go around the block, son. Yeah, I I know you beeping, buddy. My bad. Look at, we just gonna bust another one-way turn here. I'm trying to show these people like Summer Street, but Summer went straight into the complex, so that was a fail. But it's cool. There's always room for mistakes on Tune 215's channel, you know. We make mistakes around here and we acknowledge them, son. We're on 56th Street. I'm gonna make this right here on Vine. We're on 56 and Vine. On my left-hand side, we got the Hattington Plaza. Y'all want me to show y'all the Hattington Plaza real quick? Yeah, let's make this left, because we are in the Haddington neighborhood. So I'll show y'all the Haddington Plaza. We got Mount Pleasant Baptist Church on my far right-hand side. I'm gonna make this left. I'm gonna show y'all a little quick spin around of the Haddington Plaza. Then we're gonna come back around, and then we're gonna go to where we were going, to Market Street, because Market Street is the borderline. Y'all seen Market Street with me a dozen or so times, because I did Market Street tours and all of that stuff. So feel free to explore my page to see, you know, all the different neighborhoods that we've covered thus far. I started this documentation project. Look, there's a rest in peace memorial right there. It's a little teddy bear. I guess somebody passed away there. That's sad. I started this documentation in 2017, loosely, and I've been going heavy in 2020 to 2021. We got Samuel H. Daroff Public School on my left. We got AutoZone on my right. It looked like they was getting it in with all the mechanic work. Woo-wee, it was getting it in out there. We're gonna make this right on 57 for Vine. Yeah, they was getting it in. Lately, all the AutoZones in Philly, they got mechanics on the side of all of them ready to work. I wonder if it's going like that through all of America. Like, it's all like in Kansas or in Kentucky or in New York, or all the AutoZones looking that popping outside. Like, our mechanics now setting up shop all over the United States to work next to an AutoZone, because they was popping out there. Yeah, Pass and Save a Lot, Hairtown, Beauty and Discount, Citizens Bank. We got a McDonald's in this plaza. Right now we're in the Haddington Plaza. Felt it was only right because we're in the Haddington neighborhood. Metro by PCS. Metro by T-Mobile. Coin Up. Yo, the security agent had that yellow Nissan Z350 Sauling with the wing, with the sports wing. Why was his wing so big? Looked like a little shopping cart. Like, you know, in a shopping cart you can push it by the handle. Looked like you could push that like a little toy Fisher-Price car by the back. No way. Even though that was a Nissan Z350, there was no reason to slap an aftermarket wing on it. He was getting no downforce from the aftermarket wing. Opportunities Tower on my left-hand side. Yeah, if you're gonna put any wing, ladies and gentlemen, on your vehicular device, we're passing Pearl Street. Please put a factory wing. You know, the factory or the stock OEM options, they have a wide variety of spoilers. You know, a wing is, what are you doing, buddy? I'm on a red light. You just ate that. I mean, I'm on a green. That was a green, and he just ate the red light. Basically, I said I'm on a red light. Now I was clearly on in the green, and he just ate that, like just straight up ate it. I said I'm on a red light. Let's get my brain process. Yo, another wing on this Cobalt right here on my left. Yo, why am I getting plagued with wings? Passing the 5500 block of Summer Street. But it's cool, because I made that wrong turn up the one way. So that's how the ripple effect works. You make one wrong turn, and then you end up in a wrong situation. You understand? You guys would never understand, would you? Dun, dun, dun. Until next time on the Tune 215 Chronicles. All right, Greater St. Matthew's Independent Church on my right-hand side. Oh, look at that old school Mazda. Oh, snap. It's an 8626. 626 wasn't really that good. Although I haven't seen one of those in 15, longer, probably like 20 years, that little boxy Mazda 626. But one thing that I do know about Mazdas is the transmissions always go. They slide, they slip, they're bad for transmissions. I can't speak about the 80s ones, but I'm speaking about the 90s ones. Make note, Tune does like the Mazda RX-7, Mazda RX-3, Mazda, what else? Mazda B2200 pickup truck. Tune does like a couple Mazdas, but not that Mazda. The 323 is eh. All right, so we're on Arch, Vodges and Arch. I can make a left, I can make a right. We got the Salvation Army of West Philadelphia right in front of us. You see there's a senior gentlewoman right there, a young missus. She's looking 17 years young. She's over there, she's sweeping up, Yo, there's a little chihuahua right there running loose. Is that somebody's chihuahua? Hold on. Let me find out. Is that old lady's chihuahua? Because if it's her chihuahua, then I'm going to let it be. If it's not, I'm going to capture it. Y'all see the chihuahua right here? Hold up. Is it her chihuahua? Go ahead, lady. You're more than welcome to go because now I'm plotting on this little chihuahua. I'm about to come up. Come here, chihuahua. Look at this little chihuahua. No, that chihuahua escaped. Look at it. Come here, chihuahua. Come here, girl. Come here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go outside. Give me like 1 second. Let me see if I can catch this little chihuahua. Nope, guys. The chihuahua was lost, but he didn't want to be found. He ran right back to the projects. That was probably a project dog. Yeah, because he had like a leaf stuck from his chin. He had a leaf. I'm going to make this left on 55th Street. Yeah, he had a leaf stuck on his chin. He or she, I don't know what it was, but they had a leaf stuck on their chin. And I would have picked them up and took them. Scrubbed them up, washed them. I would have been a foster parent for a little bit and seeing if, you know, if I could find a home for them. Should I go around the block one more time? Let me go around the block one more time. We just passed Cherry Street. Just in case, if it's still running around. It's so tiny that I don't want it to get hit by a car, you know what I mean? We're on 55th and Race. We got the 55th Mini Market number 2 incorporated on my left-hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We're back on Race Street. My bad, y'all. Y'all already saw this block, but we about to go try to see if we can play Crikey, mate. If we can be the crocodile hunter and capture that little mate. Alright, so according to my calculations, on my left-hand side, he went into that project. So by now, he should be on the next block. Let's cross over. Remember we saw this little church right here? I want to make this left right here. 56th Street Electric Company on my right-hand side. I'm sorry. On my left-hand side, we got my home M. Lewis Haddington Elderly. It's a home for the elderly. So I'm going to make this left right here. We got 2 elderly younger women right there. Alright, so the dog should be in this neighborhood by now. Unless he lives in the projects and he ran back. Some people do that. Some people just open up the door, let their dog out, let the dog walk itself. And but believe it or not, crazy, right? Hold on. This is the projects, guys. We got 5600 Cherry Street on my right. Yeah, I just want to make sure that he ain't running all around here. Let me see. Look to my left. I don't see a little doggy. No dog. He probably ran right back to his crib. Yeah, some people just let their dogs run loose and then take a poop and come back. I guess they figure it saves them from having to go out and walk with the dog. But that's dangerous. Passing Apple Tree Street. I don't see no dog around here, y'all. Yeah, he probably was from this little complex right here. That's probably why he was running around the corner. Soul by the Sea. Yeah, I'm gonna make this left one more time to see if I see him, and if not, then he's a lost cause. We got Macho Mini Market on my left and birthday cakes and things on my right. Let me see if I see a little doggy. Oh, I see a little lady out here with her shower cap. Maybe that was hers. This is the Arch Homes on my left-hand side, the Arch Homes. Yeah, he ran back into the Arch Home, so maybe that was her dog, maybe. She just was standing there and letting him do his own thing. But he ran straight up this block on my left and everything. Up Bodges? He just ran up Bodges and was running around. Yeah. And it was responsive for like a quick second. Like it stopped, it looked at me, and then it thought about it. It's like, no, I don't know you. Say no to strangers. And it just bounced. All right, guys, back to the tour. Enough Animal Planet. Let's make this left down Sickles. You remember? You remember Sickles Street? Yeah, let's make this left down Sickles. This is Sickles. About to get sick with it. Going down Sickles. Don't get sick. Damn, that whip looks sick. Don't mess with Shorty, cause she's sick. No, I'm kidding. Let me focus to it. I got the attention span of a rock. All right, y'all. So on my left-hand side, we have 2 Glad bags filled with trash. On my right-hand side, we have a real estate investor seeks apprentice. What? They seek apprentice now hiring? Yo, what's up, dog? Hire me. No, they actually had a sign that said real estate investor seeking apprentice. Are you serious? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, teach me how to like sell like houses? Are you gonna like, what's the cut? Like, I'm about to reverse, crisscross. Like, I'm about to get that number. Like, that could be some passive income, right? No dumping, $2,000 fine. Please clean up. It's the law. There's a little playground in front of us. See it? That's nice. It's a nice little colorful playground. I'm gonna make this right though. We got Virginia tags right here on my right on that CRV. We got Florida tags right here on my left on that Hyundai Tuscan. We got Bright Life tags on my right on that Chrysler 300 saying, now Bright Life was just some advertisement. You see, y'all got a free plug on the channel Tune 215. I'm about to start charging y'all for plugs. All right. We're on the 50. Y'all sounded like a senior citizen when I said, right? I be tripping, son. Let's make this right-hand turn. Yo, man, where's all the wild animals out here? I'm trying to see like wild animals. I can catch wild animals. Oh, that awning looked extremely naked. That awning was missing like several hundred siding pieces. We're on Constoga, the 100 block north of Constoga. On the next block is going to count down to 1 Constoga. We got a FedEx truck in front of us. I wonder if I should go in, right? Yeah, I'm going to go in because he looked like he already finished his delivery. Yeah, cool. Cool beans. Cool. This dude right here on my right is working on his vehicle. He was doing some banging. I wonder if that has any frame structural damage that he was trying to tap out. He had the fender off, the hood off, and everything. SEPTA is right in front of us. That train is the Market line. For those of you guys who've never seen my Market Street tours, I did Market Street tours, both silent and narrated, on several occasions, so y'all can feel free to browse around. I've even walked up here on the live stream. I've walked from 2nd Street up here to 54th Street or something, so. All right, we're gonna make this right. We got 54th Street on my left, so that means we got 55th on my right. Yep, 55th on my right. I'm not gonna name these businesses under here because I've done named them plenty of times. But OCD is kicking in. It says, Tune, name them. On my left-hand side, we got Little Shepherd's Christian Learning Center. On my right-hand side, we have the Salvation Army, West Philadelphia Corpse Community Center. And it's like a little cemetery. It's the Market Frankfurt line up top. You can take this to the northeast. Like, we're in West Philly right now, but if we got out the car and we got in the train, we can take it to northeast Philly. It'll take us to like the bridge and past Bridge and Pride. It'll take us to the Market Frankfurt, like the Frankfurt Terminal. Habib 56 Convenience Center on my right. Let's make this right here on 56th Street. 56 and Market. Greater White Baptist Church. Ouch. Check this vehicular device out right here. El Camino. Yeah, a little banged up. But I like El Caminos. Y'all see that body right there? And Tune likes that body. If somebody got an El Camino just like that, a 1988 especially, mail it to me. It's my birthday present. They're like, Tune, but is today your birthday? No, but it could be if you got an El Camino. Just mail it to me. It's my birthday. Shh. All right, we're passing 56 and Arch. I'm going to take this straight back down to Girard so we can see that side. Because I don't want to like neglect that side. Haverford and Vine kind of like splits up this area. We're passing Cherry Street. Yo, what if that dog just randomly comes running to the street? I'm like, yo, doggy, remember me? You remember? And I gotta speak to him in dog. That's what I should have did. I should have said, ruff, 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 ruff. All right. Passing Race Street. On my right-hand side, we have illegal dumping of mattresses. You guys see all the mattresses? Yo, there was a news article a couple years ago. I don't remember when. We're passing Summer Street, but they did this big bust at this bed factory where they were selling beds that were old, just like that, with bed bugs and everything. We're passing Vine Street. I'm gonna just go straight down. We're driving down 56th Street. We're traveling northbound. Yeah, yo, so they did this big bust where they found this factory that was selling mattresses, and they were selling them as new, but they weren't new. They put new slip covers on them. We got Opportunities Tower 3, Haddington on my right-hand side. Yeah, so they were selling them as new, but they weren't new, y'all. And the news reporter went in and all that, and you know how they do the big stings. We got a library on my right-hand side. I've been said that. Durr. And they were slicing open the new slip covers, and on the inside it was those old, dirty, beat-up mattresses with stains, with pee stains, with bugs. Yeah, y'all, a bunch of people got gotten. That's all I can say. They got him. No, they got him, yo. Imagine you go buy a $200 mattress, $150 mattress. I know that's more on the lower end, but sometimes when you're low income, that's all you can afford is a little, as long as you got something soft to sleep on. Believe it or not, sleeping on the floor is kind of therapeutic. So don't knock that out. There's some people that haven't slept on beds in 10, 15 years because they find the floor sleeping is more therapeutic for their spine and realigns their spine. But that's a different story, right? So yeah, that was a crazy. We got Goodwill Tabernacle Church on my right. We're on 57th and Haverford. I'm gonna turn right down 57th Street, and then we'll take that down to Girard, and we'll zigzag through the little blocks. Cause I feel like this tour since it started, I've just been going all over the place. But y'all gotta look at the map. Like if you look at the map, if you go on Google and you type Haddington neighborhood, Philadelphia, and that first map that pops up, you see that little outline. It's not a perfect rectangle. Like it's like up, left, squiggly around, squiggly down, left, down, half circle, half U, down, right angle, right, down. Like it's just all these little turns. And then inside it, if you look at the streets, they go all which ways. So yeah. We got Woodland Unisex Salon on my left-hand side where your hair is cut to the T. That joke was hot, son. You get it? Where your hair was cut to the T. Because my name is Toon. Duh, Toon T. Passing Harmon Street. I'll be all hype when anything got a T in it. Like, Poplar Street. Passing Cambridge Street. Should I make a left down Cambridge for y'all? Y'all want me to make a left? Because y'all like seeing little blocks too. Because Girard Avenue is right there in front of us. It's no sense of seeing Girard because y'all done seeing Girard. Girard's a main street. Main streets are boring, right? Yeah, nah. But, yo, check this out. We got a little Jag right here in the hood. We got a Jag in the hood. A Jaguar. I remember when I was young, I used to like Jaguars. Keyword. Used to. Keyword. When I was young. But as I grew older and I learned about them, and they're like, it's still a luxury car. It's a cool car, but I don't aspire to own a Jaguar. Like if I won the lottery today, that's like the last thing on my list. Matter of fact, that's not even on my list. Like that's not on my list of vehicles to own. So, but maybe a vintage Jaguar. Like don't get it twisted. I wouldn't mind like we saw that vintage Jaguar in the South Philly tour, right by the mobster's house, right by Bruno's house. Let's make this left-hand turn. Let me be careful because this car is parked right on the X, and I don't want to get, hit. But, I think there was Carroll Park down there. I swore I just saw Carroll Park, but let me go around the block and find out. Passing Poplar Street. Yeah, so let's make this left right here on Harmon Street. So they had a vintage, like a 1940s. Oh no, it's all right. Thank you. She was waving at me. I think so anyway, I'm not gonna put it out there why she was waving at me, but I put it out there. I got something on my vehicular device that's attached to the roof that looks like it's tipped over and spilling, but it's not. So let's just say that. I don't want to give out too much detail on the top secret mobile that I am operating. Then people see the mobile and they be like, oh snap, that's Toon. But you got that stupid mirror on your fender. Like we know it's you. I'm gonna make this left. We got this Maserati right here in the front. It look like Vasquez is sitting right there. That's probably his Maserati. It look like Oshkino was sitting on the porch. Yo, I swear it looked like him. He was bald and all. We're passing the 5700 block of Poplar. I could have went down Poplar too, but it's cool. It's cool. Let's make this left down Girard so I can make sure and see if this was Carroll Park, because Carroll Park is also right next to, like, all these neighborhoods share the same boundaries. So you might get somebody that watches. Yo, the OG in front of us fresh. He got the fresh jean jacket, whitewash denim suit. He got them nice Nike Air Maxes with the Scully with the 5% tint shades with the mask halfway down to show that he ain't scared. Yo, OG, triple OG. And then he had the pimp lean, like he had the little pimp walk. He had the little walk with it, the limp. You know, in order to be a pimp, you gotta walk with a limp. So, you know, passing Alden Street on my right-hand side, the 1200 block of Alden Street. That is Carroll Park. I knew it. I told you that was Carroll Park. I knew it. You owe me $5. You remember, because we bet. All right, we're passing 58th Street. Welcome to Carroll Park on my right-hand side. Yeah, that's Carroll Park. So we're like right on the borderline of the Carroll Park community. Carroll Park is another neighborhood. Most recently, there's been several shootings in the Carroll Park neighborhood. Yeah, I swear, we got these two bikes right here on my left-hand side. Bike life. I swear. All right, let me not swear right now. On my left-hand side, we have 553. On my right-hand side, we have 548. Nah, we got signs that say, please respect this litter-free zone. Yeah, so lately there's been a lot of shootings in this neighborhood. I know, I almost feel like every time I do a neighborhood in Philly, I was telling my wife this the other day, it's so crazy. Because wouldn't this be like mind-blowing? I feel like every time I do a tour in Philly, right after I do a tour of that neighborhood, and the next day or two, there's a shooting in that neighborhood or somebody shot down. And I'm like, yo, what if there's like a serial murderer out there? Look, we got somebody put there, Shippensburg University. Oh, this is the crib, y'all. All right, let's not talk about murder. Let's talk about something that is beautiful. That just happened right here. Look at on my left-hand side. This female right here, her name, congratulations, Zay. I am Zanasia. She's going to go to Shippensburg University. She has a banner out front of her crib. And she is actually a very successful young female who grew up in the hood. As you can hear, she grew up in the hood. She got a picture right there in front of her crib. Graduate of class of 2020. This female applied to over 20 plus, I repeat, over 20 plus universities, and she received acceptance letters from dozens of them. And she received, to my knowledge, over $1 million in scholarship money. I repeat, over $1 million. And she's from the hood and grew up in the hood and raised on this block. And I saw this segment on the news, and this is the block that they covered. And that's what's up. It says, good luck on your future endeavors at Shippensburg University. So I guess she accepted Shippensburg. Yo, because she had a huge option. Like, she had a variety of acceptance letters. You can go on the news. I mean, go on the news. Go on the news. Get means, like, I don't even know. I don't know Spanish that well, but get sounded formal. But anyway, you can go on YouTube. YouTube's damn near like the news, right? You can go on YouTube and type Philadelphia high school student receives over $1 million in scholarship funds, and something should come up with her on it. We're on the 500 block of Wanamaker Street. Well, anyway, that female right there, she received over $1 million in scholarship funds, and she was accepted to over 20 plus. Come on, dude, you're way back there and you're still trying to squeeze yourself in. You texting, you're on your phone looking down. That's why you didn't want to let me go by. Look, you got stuck at a red light. You could have just let me go by. The light would have probably been green. Let's make this right on Hobart Street. But yeah, I think that's one good story to tell about the neighborhood, rather than, I don't want it to make it seem like I highlight negativity only. You know what I mean? People just tend to get drawn towards the bad stories, unfortunately. I can tell nice stories about the neighborhood, but nobody cares. The second I talk about the negative, they're like, oh, snap, for real, son? But yeah, I think that was a beautiful story. That goes to show you, she grew up by Carroll Park. There's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of drama in the neighborhood, but she still found her way to make an education. She graduated high school. She got it not accepted to just one, but to over 24 colleges and universities, and she had a huge choice. She could have chose anyone she wanted. She chose Shippensburg. So that's what's up, homegirl. I hope you have a very successful future. You know, you're paving a way for your generations to come, and I'm happy for you. That's what's up. But back to the story. I feel like I was telling my wife the other day, I was like, yo, we're on the 500 block of Hobart Street. It feels like when I do these neighborhood tours, right after I do the neighborhood tour, there's a shooting in the neighborhood. So I was saying, like, hypothetically, what if there's somebody that's coming from like a whole nother state that's like, that they want to stir up some controversy in Philly, and they're just watching my channel. They're low-key, they're one of the subscribers. They're one of the over 20,000 subs, right? And they're just watching with popcorn. Every time I do a neighborhood, they're like, oh, yeah, too? Oh, so this is that block, this is that, what? And then they go through the hood and they randomly, that's not funny. And then they randomly, notice how I giggled after though. Passing Premium Deli Market on my right hand side. But then they go to the neighborhood, we're on 59th Street. They go to the neighborhood and then they do like a little shooting. And they cap somebody down, and since they're not from the state, like, they don't get caught, and they know that the neighborhood's full of crime, so they're like, they're never going to catch me. That'd be crazy, right? No, but some of these shootings, they do catch people locally that be involved, so it's not always. That's just me being like, you know, conspirator. Passing 59th Street and Haverford, 59th and Haverford. We just passed the Haverford Homes. That was a little PHA project. But that's crazy, right? But I feel like it. Like every time I do a neighborhood, I did Germantown, boom, somebody gets shot in Germantown. I did this neighborhood, boom, somebody gets shot in there. I did this neighborhood, boom, somebody gets shot in that neighborhood. We got 8 Brothers Food Market on my left-hand side. We got the SEPTA, whatchamacallit right here. We're on 59th and Kylo Hill. The SEPTA, what is this called? Trolley Center. It looks like, because there's a trolley right there on my left-hand side, pulled in, and then we're driving on trolley tracks. So I think this is where the buses and the trolleys go for servicing. There you go, the service center. Yeah, it's the Kylo Hill District Service Center for the SEPTA buses and all that stuff. That's crazy, yo. Yeah, like I go do a tour of a neighborhood, like watch. Then tomorrow's gonna be like shooting in Haddington. I'm like, what? Shooting in Haddington since when? Since yesterday? 59th and Vine. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Vine. They're like, no, Tune. It ain't even that serious, Tune. You just feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. What? Feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. Ficky. No. My musical skills suck. That's why I never became a musician. I wish I would have been a musician. I wish. Let's make this right down Wanamaker Street. The 200 block of Wanamaker. We got Garrius Crawley Funeral Home on my left-hand side. Wow, so appropriate to have a funeral home in the middle of the hood, huh? Do your laundry dirty. Pick up and delivery on my right-hand side. Whoa! Oh, that was disgusting. Tune passed gas from his boca. Boca, B-O-C-A. Boca, pronounced boca, in Espanol is mouth. That was disgusting, Tune. My bad, I just talked and it came out. I couldn't stop, God's willing. But yo, look at that Monte Carlo on my right-hand side. I like it. That's an SS because it got the SS front bumper. It got the dual exhaust. I like that, yo. I want it. My pop got one. Yo, I want it. Yeah, please, somebody. Yo, it's for sale? Hold on, let me see. It got the SS wheels and all. It got a number on the front. No, it just came from the auction. So they probably bought it from the auction. It's 1987. They got the number on the front. 136,440. Is that the mileage? Yo, that joint's tough. I like that, but the paint job was kind of shoddy. No, it wasn't. Treyway shoddy. It was just shoddy. It was like questionable. It was like a really questionable paint job, like a Mako joint. But it's cool. Sometimes you gotta get it how you can get it. Like Mako, don't get it twisted. Mako does some pretty good paint jobs. I've seen like the $1,500 paint jobs from Mako, and they don't look that bad. The $300 ones are the ones that look horrible. We're now entering the 100 block of Wanamaker Street. Yeah, the $300 paint jobs are the ones that they spray you. They'll spray your muffler, they'll spray your tires, they'll spray your moldings, your listen, you better remove anything that you don't want paint on because they're gonna spray everything for $300. And they ain't doing no body work. That's extra. And they're not doing your door jams. That's a different story though. But the $1,500 Johns, like the $800, $1,000 paint jobs don't be that bad. Yo, look at this dunk on my right hand side. Look at this dunk, y'all. D-O-N-K. Dunk is when you take a classic car, you put some gigantic rims on it. A little paint job. Look, it's called Heavy Chevy. It's a classic car. The bodywork looks horrible though, man. They tried. They tried, boy. They tried. That's not my style there. That's not my particular taste, you know. You got the male woman. You go, girl. Get that moolah, baby. She was the mail carrier. Yeah, but that's not my particular cup of tea. I don't really like donks. And if you're gonna do a donk, just make sure you do it clean as possible. Look at these youngsters bouncing the basketballs. What's up, youngsters? Bouncing the ball, getting your ball game on. The future NBA stars of tomorrow. Let me get your autograph now so I can hold it for 23 years, put it in a time capsule, and put it on eBay. We're on 58th and Arch. Yeah, so, because this is also where Cobbs Creek is at too. So, we got a couple homies out here, out on the block. Yeah, this is also right next to the Cobbs Creek hood, so we're only traveling 9 miles an hour, guys. So periodically I try to tell you my mileage, so you guys don't think that I'm racing too fast, too furious, through hoods. TNT Grocery 5, yeah, definitely the Cobbs Creek area too. But take a look at that Haddington map. That Haddington map stretches over a vast majority over this neighborhood. We're at 58th and Market. So we're gonna go down back to Girard. We're gonna cross straight back down the way. Let's make this right here. Because it says that it goes up to 63rd Street. 63rd, that's right next to Upper Darby. I'm gonna hit that neighborhood too for y'all. They're like, Tune, but we need some Upper Darby, Tune. I got you. I just been trying to do my best to wait till like a lot of the more popular neighborhoods are done in the warm weather. Cause I was doing a lot of them in the winter, and they're like, Tune, where's everybody? Tune, where's everybody? The neighborhood's dead, Tune. This neighborhood's boring, Tune. There's nobody out. This neighborhood looks sweet, Tune. This neighborhood doesn't look like the hood. I mean, y'all want people to be standing outside for y'all in 27-degree weather? Would you stand outside in 27-degree weather? Maybe for 15 minutes, but then you going back in. Not everybody wants to be outside in the cold. We're on 59th and Market. So I try to do my best to save like the more popular areas for the summertime or spring. And now, this week, we supposed to be getting like 60s, and I think one day, you ready? Passing Salford, we're supposed to be getting a 70-degree day, y'all. 75 to be exact, because we already got one 70-degree day. We're on 60th Street. 60th and Market. I'm gonna make this right here on 60th Street. 60th Street is also known as F. Williams Way. We got the 60th Street Market Frankfurt line entrance on my right. But yeah, y'all, so we're supposed to get a 75-degree day, but the only downside to that 75-degree day is it's supposed to rain. So it might feel like some tropical weather, because in the tropics, don't it be warm, but don't it rain a lot? Yo, isn't that like hoodie? That's hoodie bonics. That's hood talk. When you say don't something, because don't is like the complete opposite. Like, don't it be raining there? Like, does that even make sense? Is that proper English? Don't it be raining there? Don't it be wet over there? Isn't it supposed to be like, isn't it a wet environment? Is it not a wet environment? Because isn't combines is not. Anyway, forget it. That's why I was never an English teacher. We're at 60th and Arch. We got Rosado Deli on my left-hand side. But yeah, we got a house for sale right here, 106, in case one of y'all want to buy it. The address is 106 60th Street. In case y'all trying to move to West Philadelphia. We got people out and about. There's some people out walking around, you know, passing 60th and Race Street. I'm gonna take this straight down, guys. We're only doing 16 miles an hour. 16. We're passing Spring Street, the 6,000 block of Spring Street. Now we're passing Summer Street. It ain't summer yet, but you should probably go through Summer Street in the summer, right? You feel me? You feel me? 60th and Vine. We got 12 herbs and spices on my right-hand side. 60th and Vine. We got Grace Chinese Restaurant on my left-hand side. prayer meeting schedule on my left-hand side. I said prayer meeting schedule. That was priceless. Prayer meeting schedule on my left-hand side. Holy Temple Church of God in Christ on my left-hand side. Fail. 60th and Kylo Hill. We got Juliana Deli on my right-hand side. Deli Market. It's spelled with a Y, so it would be like Juliana. But I think it's a Spanish spot, so it might be Juliana. Because I think Y in Spanish it makes a J sound. Dollar Plus on my right-hand side. I'm traveling 6 miles per hour. When you start traveling 6 miles per hour, people start looking at you like you scheming and like you creeping. Star of Hope Baptist Church on my right-hand side. Yeah, you got to be careful too, because you don't want to be... Y'all be like, but just drive slower. But just drive slower. But then, you know, people think that you scheming. They pull out their straps and they start busting. And then we're going to be getting some shootouts on the World Wide Web. We're at 60th and Haverford, which cuts right there to Girard. So this is when things get real messy because the border lines are kind of questionable. We got Arnie Food Market on my right. We got steak, chicken, seafood deli, and beer on my left. The gentleman on my left is drinking a beer and he's talking to himself. That might be because he may or may not be a schizophrenic. I mean, I used to talk to myself when I was a kid. I ain't even gonna fraud. Like, not really crazy, but I swear I was my own best friend. I'm the only person that understands myself. It makes sense though, right? Passing Gigi and Big R. Oh, we got police up top here. Look at this. Let's just keep going straight. Let's see what's popping. Ambulance, there's police. What happened? Was there shooting? Look at these houses on my right. They're 3-story. Look at how the front protrudes. Look on my left, they're 2-story, but the 3 stories on my right got porches. Yeah, there's cops up here. They busting a U-turn. There's an ambulance. There's a SEPTA bus blocked up. Oh, the cops just busted a U-turn and now they facing down us. Let's see what's poppin'. Oh, they just bust a sharp right. We're on 60th and Thompson. Your community center, Allow Me, on my right. Creative Minds Child Care Center on my left. Oh, ain't nothing poppin' all over her. All right, let's make this right because I think we're in the Carroll Park hood. They're now hiring on my left-hand side. Yeah, Carroll Park's right there. So right now we're in the Carroll Park hood. Redfield. All right, let's go back. Let's make this right here on 59th, and then we'll just start doing some like left to rights. So like zigzag left to right, just so that y'all can see, you know, some of the tiny blocks, because I'll be overlooking some of the tiny blocks. Like, I go for the main road. Like, this is a main street right here. You know, 59th Street, as you can see, it's wider and it's 2 lanes. Look, this is me going down our lane. This is me going up the one-way lane. You see how cars are facing me on this side? Because it's 2 lanes. The center line has been, you know, it's worn out all over time. It's faded. Here's Carroll Park on my left-hand side. There's some gentlemen doing exercises, doing pull-ups and push-ups and all that stuff. Now we're passing Girard, so now we're back in the borderline where we're supposed to be. I'm gonna drive up Haverford. Let's drive up Haverford. Let's take it down to 52nd, because it said that 52nd Street is the border. 63rd is the border on my right. So 63rd will be to my right. We're on 59th. You can get the 63rd on my right. You go down, you get the 52nd on my left. So, or should we go to my right since we're close to the 63rd, go to 63rd and then come down? Nah, let's go down. Let's go to 52nd. And then start going through all the little blocks. You have so many choices, so many possibilities. Endless entertainment. Activities everywhere. Joy, joy, joy. Remember Ren and Stimpy? How many of y'all remember Ren and Stimpy? Some of my younger viewers are not going to remember Ren and Stimpy. But Ren and Stimpy, I think one of my viewers, was it Leisure? Is it you, Leisure, that said that your cousin or somebody worked on Ren and Stimpy? Well, anyway, Ren and Stimpy was part of my childhood. That's probably why growing up I had like an anger problem. Passing Hobart. Because if you ever watch Ren and Stimpy, yo, Ren got an anger problem for real, for real. That was subconsciously programming kids to be evil. I've dealt with my demons of the past, but you know, like growing up, what? Ren and Stimpy was the show. But he used to beat up Stimpy all the time. And no matter how many times he beat up Stimpy. Oh no, wait. Which one? Ren was the evil one, right? Stimpy was the one that was always happy, or was it Stimpy that was happy? I mean, evil. No. Stimpy was the chubby one. Ren was the evil one. We got Best Choice Food Market on my right, and we got Royal Image Unisex Salon on my left, and Apache's Auto Clinic right there in the middle. And we got some ambulance coming behind us. We gotta let them go because they got the right of way. But no matter how many times Stimpy used to get beat up, he used to always say joy, 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 right? He was a joy, joy. Yo, another wing. What? Another wing. Yo, what's up? Let me find out that the Haddington community supports wings. There's a whole lot of sports wings, and they don't even be factory wings. They be like the ones you could buy at Pep Boys or order online from them racing magazines, passing 57th Street. That's crazy, son. Yo, a whole crap load of wings in this neighborhood. It's a little warm, so I gotta roll down the window. I don't want to turn on the air conditioner because then it's gonna be noise, and I ain't trying to have noise. I'd rather have y'all listen to the ambience of the neighborhood than hear from the air conditioner blowing straight to the microphone. We got West Side Pizza and Pasta on my left-hand side, passing Allison Street. Now we're driving up to 55th. We're just gonna make a left on 52nd, if we can make a left on 52nd. If we can't, then it's cool. We got Haverford Mini Market on my right-hand side. It looks like a little church right here on my left, Philadelphia Baptist Church. The building with the stones on my left-hand side, it looks like a row home, but it's not. It has that cone top, that Switzerland-inspired cone top. The Swedes I believe the Swedes have something to do with that cone top. They be on the top of roofs. We just passed Sickles Street. We're now approaching 54th Street. On my left-hand side, we got the Geneva A Black Building. On my far left-hand side, we have Parish Street. We have Morel Food Market number 2. We are currently passing 54th and Haverford Avenue. We are passing the Firehouse Adult Center. On my right-hand side, we have a bike lane. On my left-hand side, we have Hair Habitats Salon. We are currently approaching 53rd Street. We are now passing 53rd and Haverford. We are now approaching Wilton and Vine Street. We are now passing Vine and Haverford. We are now approaching 52nd Street. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on 52nd Street. We have a police officer on my right-hand side. Andy's Appliance on my left-hand side. We got the 30 bus stop on my right-hand side. Best Care Pharmacy on my right-hand side. We are making a left-hand turn on 52nd Street. We have the 52 bus on my right-hand side. We have Dragon City Chinese food on my right-hand side. We have Sapita Grocery number 2 on my right-hand side. We are currently passing Funston Street. We are now passing the 5100 block of Reno Street. We are currently passing Parish Street. On my right-hand side, we got Open Door Mission Church. We are currently passing 5100 block of Ogden Street. We have Fawn's Heavenly Hands on my right-hand side. We are passing Hoops Street, passing Loretta Flowers. We are now making a left-hand turn on Westminster Ave and 52nd Street. We are now taking this yellow light and making a left-hand turn on Westminster. We got Matos Dominguez grocery store on my right-hand side. Look at these houses on my right-hand side, y'all. You guys see the porches? The porches got like arches. Look at these porches right here. Take a look at them. These porches are unlike any other in the city that I've seen thus far. These porches, they're not just held up by 2 podiums, but the 2 podiums connect to the facade. I would continue calling it facade, guys. Stop picking on me. If y'all want me to say facade, I'll say it for y'all, but the facade to me is the front of the building, the face of the building, I should say, to make y'all feel better. Let's make this left right here on 50. No, let's not make this left. I'm gonna make this right here on 53rd Street. We got some street workers on my right hand side. Let's make this right on the 52nd, on the 5200 block of Penns Grove. We got Georgia tags on my right hand side. These houses on my left are raised. You see they got a little raised lawn. The ones on my right, they're raised. Yeah, they are both raised. But I feel like the ones on the left are raised slightly higher. But no, as we go down the block, I feel like the ones on the right are raised slightly higher. That's trickery, right? It's like a mind game, like a puzzle, like a Oompa Oompa. Like the Oompas built this block. Cause you know, you ever seen the Willy Wonka Oompa factory? The factory's built all like ridiculous. They got like hidden traps everywhere. Yo, she drinking a milkshake. Oh, she made me want a milkshake. Yo, this ram right here is dope in front of us. Look at that thing. That thing nice. And it's a tow ram. Oh, snap. He making money on that ram. He better be making money because all that diesel gas he's spending, that diesel fuel. But I really like those pickup trucks. The ones with the dualies, the 2500s and the 3500s with the dually wheels with the nice chrome rims, the chrome mags. They look nice, yo. And they money makers. As you can see, my man got his joint looking nice, and he got a tow, what's that called? The thing that makes a T that wraps around the wheels. Anyway, he had a tow hitch on the back of his joint. So he could charge people for towing cars, and he could look good at it at the same time. All right, we're making this left here. I just gotta be careful because I don't want nobody to hit me. I don't want to get T-boned. We got African hair braiding on my left-hand side, micros, kinky twists, individuals, goddess braids, weaves, and all styles. Distinguished Memorial Baptist Inc. on my left-hand side. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Wyalusing Avenue. We got Florida tags in front of us. That Hyundai Tuscan. Yo, didn't I just see a Hyundai Tuscan with Florida tags? That's probably the same one. They probably just drove off. All right, we're gonna make this left on Wyalusing Avenue. And unfortunately, guys, we have went well over our 1 hour mark. We're an hour and 2 minutes in. And unfortunately, as you can see, we were not able to cover the whole entire Haddington neighborhood. But at least I planted the seed. I gave you guys a little bit of, you know, what it looked like. You guys got an idea. In the future, depending on the popularity of this video, we will definitely come back and cover this neighborhood on a hot summer day so y'all can see what it looked like. But then again, in the summer, people gonna be inside taking their air conditioner in. They're gonna be like, Tune, it's a ghost town. Man, this neighborhood ain't the hood. Ain't nobody out. Where everybody at? Y'all, they inside their house taking care of business, enjoying their air conditioner. All right, y'all. So with that being said, this will conclude today's small tour of the Haddington neighborhood located in West Philadelphia. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure your notification bell's turned on so you can get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. My name is Tune, Mr. Tune 215, Tune Dollars, Tune Ski, Tunism, Bad Tune, Tune 1, Super Tune, Tunage, Tuner, Tunicalifragilisticexpialidocious, and I'm tuning out.